Hello everybody and a very warm welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. We are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 today. We're going to be taking a ride in the Fenix Airbus A320 from here in Helsinki by MK Studios, the version 2, which we are going to be taking a look at shortly. And we're going to be going over to Rovaniemi today. So flight time is just over an hour. I'm looking forward to it. And I hope you guys are just as excited as I am to get this show on the road. Cool. So we're going to be cruising today at about 36,000 feet. And we've just got our passengers starting to get on board. We've already got 50 and we just need to get our cargo on here as well. Without further ado, let us jump into the flight deck and get going. So let's come to the overhead. We can go ahead and get our external power on. Our yellow elect pump on as well. And we can unmute GSX after it has been shouting at me for not opening up the cargo door. Adias, left side, right side and centre, all three to the nav position. We're going to get our crew supply on, nav logo lights, no smoking signs, seatbelt signs and on the emergency exit lights. Now, I do apologise in advance if I don't sound 100%. I unfortunately have got a bit of a blocked nose and a cold, which is very unfortunate.
Runway, awareness, okay.
Yeah.
Feet.
Let me just make sure SimApp Pro is open. I don't think it is. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a bit nerve-wracking. Ivan, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright, other than the fact I've got a bit of a cold. Yeah. My FCU has not turned on. Hope you're doing well though, Ivan. Welcome aboard. The McDo's alive, but yeah, just one of those things, unfortunately, Ivan. It's quite frustrating, but oh well. Okay, well, looks like the FCU doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, hello. We should back. Dearie me, that was interesting. Everything literally just died. That was really weird. Also, why is the microphone going into the red? That's not right. Oh, brilliant. All the filters for my microphone have been deleted. Just so you couldn't hear my clicking and things. Oh well. That will be a problem for another day. Yeah, okay. Okay, let me just try add a couple of filters. Hello. Testing. Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, perfect. You're just gonna hear double here, but I just want to make sure this is all testing. Cool. Brilliant. That is all fixed. Jay back. Hello, welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Right, I can turn this off now too. Perfect. Sorry about that. There we go. Cool. We are getting somewhere. I just had. I don't even know what that was. Some sort of issue. Let's quickly refresh that. That's open. We can close you. You're fine. And get rid of that. Amazing. Very sorry about that. Did the sim just crash? Why does it always have to go wrong? On the one day I decide to stream, everything goes wrong. We'll try it again. Okay, here we go again. Deary me. I mean, already we are 15 minutes in and we have had a PC restart and 2 sim restarts. Not particularly ideal. Continue. I guess we could put some music on in the background. Okay. We are finally getting somewhere again. Right, back to Helsinki we go, and we'll take a look at the scenery while we're down as well. Go gate 28. Bye. Oh, it's snowing. Right, let's load in here, and we just want to gonna go live weather and set the time to about 9:30 this morning. Ooh. Let me quickly just make sure 4x frame generation is on. There we go. Cool. External power. Both of our batteries, and we can get the Adidas crew supply, nav logo lights, no smoking, arm the emergency exit lights, and seatbelt signs. Over to the EFB then. We're going to go ahead and import our Sudbury flight plan. Over to mass and balance, load aircraft. We'll do go through GSX.
Runway. Awareness. Okay. Feet.
Okay, down to the McDo then. We're going to go to the init page first, and we're going to do our init request. Just like usual. JBack, yes, this is 2024. I have moved exclusively over to 2024 now, and I believe it is in a position where actually it's good enough. But in part, I did upgrade my GPU last week because I was struggling on the 8GB of VRAM. So I've gone with the RTX 5060 Ti and got on just that extra 8GB of VRAM. So now we're on the money, and it's performing just how I want it to. So I'm very happy. Like, just moving camera views at airports would be properly stuttery previously, but it's buttery smooth at a locked. Should be about 120 FPS. Yeah, we're at 120 FPS right now. Yeah, so I fly Boeings as well. Mainly the 777 and the I fly Max, but of course the PMDG 737 in theory releasing in a couple of weeks' time. Try and pick that up too. But yeah, flight number today is Finnair 8 Papa. Is that right? Is 8 Papa November. I was going to say it seemed a bit short. 8 Papa November, and our cost index is also 5. Flight level 360 as well. And that's our init A page, basically all sorted. To the flight plan, we'll go into the departures. We're going to be departing runway 22 right. And we're on the 𝗃𝗏 4 November departure. There it is. Select that and go insert. In terms of our arrivals, we're going to be looking at the RNAV approach runway 03. The PMDG 777 is compatible. All of the 777 series is compatible, but the 737 series, the V2, some other content creators, just the NDA dropped today. So, yeah. Hopefully it's not too long for us to wait. We're going to be on the Rev 3 Delta arrival, and we're not going to have a VIA today. Go ahead and insert that. And good. All looks good. The flight time is about... Brief has given us 1 hour 4 minutes. We'll see what the aircraft gives us shortly. Cool. Let's go ahead and grab the META for Helsinki. Dates wise, I'm not sure at all, J-Back. The rumour is that it's supposedly going to be Thursday. Whether that's accurate, don't know. I highly doubt it. QNH1011 and the wind's 220 degrees 7 knots. 4 degrees with 3 degree dew point. Set our cruise as well, flight level 360 into the FCU. Okay, and carrying on then in the McDo, we're going to go over to the ATSU page. Yeah, J-Back, hopefully it's soon. Go flight init, and we'll do our init data request. But yeah, I'm quite excited to get my hands on it and give it a go. It looks pretty decent from what I can tell. I just hope they add a bit more weathering, to be honest, because from the streams that I've seen, it doesn't look very weathered. Looks just fresh out the factory. Okay, our load sheet, our zero fuel weight today is going to be 127.4 as indicated there, and our zero fuel weight CG is 31.2. And again, init page, that can go in there. Block fuel for today's flight is going to be 12.1. And cool. We'll get the APU up and running. And then we will take a look at the scenery shortly. This is MK Studios' brand new version 2 of Helsinki. What runway are we? 22 right. Oh, are you kidding me? Let me pull up Navigraph and show you all this. Okay, we are going to 22 right. We're here, so we're gonna push back, facing. This works, facing that way. And then I guess we could take Victor Foxtrot up Zulu, cross at Zulu Delta, then up Delta, and take Delta all the way around to runway. I think that's what we'll do. Departure wise, is this one cool? Yeah, 22 right, straight ahead, and then heading of 283 up to HK 934. At which point I think we go to 𝗏𝗏𝗀, so heading of 002 north. Arrival wise, I believe we're going through Epix, I want to say. No, we're going through Rovaniemi. Rovaniemi, flight level 100, and then in. But we'll take a look at that a little bit later on. APU's all good, so we can get the bleed on. Departure performance, we can go ahead and do this. Let's calculate and send that down to the box. And let's take a look at this scenery while we wait. So this is the Helsinki version 2 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. What? Don't know what's up there. By MK Studios. Jeez, what's going on here? Nice little bit of an interior down here as we explore, going through all the gates on the left. Loads and loads of gates here at Helsinki. Nice little spacious one here. The MK Studios branding. Helsinki duty free, bookstores. Quite good attention to detail on the inside of the scenery, which is always like a nice little add-on. Pretty nice. Couple of hotels that are modelled as well. Oh, this isn't a hotel. This is office spaces and things. Over here, I believe this is some sort of cargo terminal building thing. Ooh. Aviator. DHL one here. No interior on these. That's okay. Very nice detail of the surrounding buildings on the airfield. Quite good ground textures as well. MK Studios has been doing really good lately with their releases. It's about an hour and 5 minutes, Joe, back. Runway 33 here. Good runway textures. And of course the touchdown zone here where some of that rubber is in the runway. You can see it quite a bit just down here. Oh, we'll quickly just go back to our aircraft and take a look in here. So Helsinki airport there. Again, like a duty-free sort of section with a Burger King. Coffee shops. More gates down the end. We're not going to take a look at all of those. Like a jet bridge style walkway, which looks cool. Again, a couple more gates here. Whoa, that's really weird. What's like the lag? More GSE, ground service equipment, fully modelled car park. Looks good. I quite like this area where it just sort of curves in. That's quite cool. Again, some heavy gates here. And yeah, pretty impressive scenery if you ask me. Definitely better than the version 1 models, so yeah. Flight time's an hour and 3 minutes is what the 𝗦𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗀 has given us, so not too long. Let's see if I've got seated passengers. I did turn it on. Oh, we do. Alright, Joe back. No worries, my friend. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in. Let's go ahead and push back.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Go ahead and pause the music there for now.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And let's get our fuel pumps on. As I said earlier, we're going to be pushing back facing to our northeast. And that'll be our nose left, tail to the right.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
What do you guys think of the Christmas decorations? I'm not too sure if I like the positioning of the lights. So I may move that around, but otherwise, it's okay.
Locking gear.
Okay, we've done everything in the 𝗦𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗀, which is good. Everything else is switched on. Passengers are all sat down in the back. They're waiting for us. No de-icing. Facing north. Brakes released.
Icing conditions. Please stand by for engine start until push completed and
Oh
brake
well.
set.
We're going to start the engines now. Starting engine number 1. I'm going to turn the sounds up and be quiet. Enjoy the startup. Okay, then good start on engine number 1, starting engine 2.
Set parking brakes. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Perfect. Another good engine start on number 2. Engine mode selected back to normal. Gonna try. Where are the Christmas lights? Gonna move these up. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, I'm happy with that, I think. Right, flaps 2 for departure. We're going to do our flight control check. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Let's jump outside. Full up. Full down. Neutral. On the rudders as well. If I can find my pedals. There they are. Full left rudder. Full right rudder. And neutral. Flight controls are checked full and free. We can go order brake and max. Ground spoilers armed. We can get rid of the APU, get our taxi light on. Ding dong the cabin crew. Click that takeoff config button, get our predictive wind shear system switched on. And let's taxi out to the runway. Brakes released. Let's build up our engines and let's get out of here. Oh. Okay, we're going to try, ideally if we can, jump across. It's alright, we'll just wait until we get to the end, I guess. Use the charts on here actually. Airport ground chart. There we are. Gonna just swoop in down here. I don't know why these are not Navigraph charts. Just a bit of a stutter there. Okay, strobe lights
Approaching.
go on.
2,
Wing
2
light,
left.
we'll leave that off now. Just cross the runway, and then we'll continue taxiing out to our runway 22 right for today. Literally just straight on this taxiway here, Delta, and that light can go back off. If you are enjoying today's stream so far, everybody, be sure to drop a like, hit subscribe if you're new. It does help us out a whole lot. Want to set up camera view there, I think. I think we may do the departure in that camera view. I kind of like it, actually. Why is that? They just shoot off to the right here. And how warm is it? 4 degrees. We'll do a bit of ice shedding. So we'll just hold 70% N1 for about 30 seconds. And then we'll depart. It's better safe than sorry. Okay, as we enter the runway, strobe lights go on, wing lights, runway turn-offs, nose lights to take
Approaching.
off.
2 right.
22 right. And let's line up on the runway. Oh, we've got... Is this a duplicate scenery? Hope not.
On runway.
No, I don't think it is.
2 right.
Right. Let's go ahead and set 70% N1. That's pretty close. Uh-oh, we've got a camera bug. And we'll set the chrono. We'll go to about 20 seconds. It's already been about 10. Let's bring the sounds up a little bit. That's 20 seconds. Recycle the chrono. And flex 67 SRS runway. Water throttle below. Thrust set. $100 knots. Cross check. Nose pressure neutral. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Nav. Oh, it's beautiful. Up, up, and away we go. Let's climb, climb. Let's climb, climb. Oh, blue nav. And we'll go flaps 1. Oh dear, that is very loud. Let's bring that volume back down. Sorry about that. And as we're about to pass through that Slat speed. Let's go ahead and go flap 0. Lovely, look at that. Passing through 4,000 feet. Let's get some tunes back on. Let's go ahead and get our lights off. Leave the seatbelt signs for now. Pull for standard pressure. Hello, welcome aboard. Is it 𝗤𝗂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐶𝐸 𝐶𝐬? I am very sorry if I'm incorrectly pronouncing that. Please do correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. 𝗤𝗂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐶𝐸? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you for stopping by. I do love flying in the Nordics. It is really quite something else. Once we get up to Rovaniemi, it will be even nicer than there. What I do want to do... We may not be high enough, but I want to go here. November 24th. Let's go really dark. We'll just cycle up that way. Okay. We may not be far enough north yet, but it's about this time that there is the Aurora Borealis, so we'll leave it on this just to see when we get further north. So that would always be fun. Nice to see. Just going to turn something off. It was the cabin lights. Go cabin light 0, let everyone relax. And let's get our seatbelt sign off. Right, I'm going to quickly grab a quick drink of water. Enjoy the tunes and the views. I will catch you all shortly. Okie dokie, I'm back in the flight deck. Sorry about that quick little break there. I just got myself a glass of water and a chocolate mousse. They're quite tasty chocolate mousse things. I just dropped all over me. Don't worry, once we get closer to Rovaniemi, we'll bring the time back for landing. Let's do some more of the, is it word salad? Do the word salad. Connections. Do Wordle. To say we're quite fun the other day. On the last stream. Okay. And we'll do global. Cool. There we go. Do global first. Let's do Mexico. Pretty warm. Could it be Greenland? Or is it going to be south? Oh. Okay. Panama. Okay, so it's further north. Canada? Russia? China? Oh. What's this? Mongolia? Cooler. South Korea? Hey! Got it. 7 guesses. I think that's better than last time, actually. We'll do global capitals next. Start with Paris. And we'll go with Tokyo. Tokyo's cooler. Let's go Abu Dhabi. Warmer. Lisbon. Lisbon is warmer. Is it going to be something over here then? Ottawa, where it's cooler. Okay. Durban. Is it Johannesburg? What is the capital? I thought it was Durban. Oh dear. What is the capital down here? What's the capital of Egypt? Cairo? Ooh. Istanbul for Turkey? Accra. That's not where I was aiming to go, but is it over here? It's something down here, but I don't know what it is. What is the capital of... Capital of South Africa? Oh. Pretoria. I've got no clue. I may have to give up on this one. Closest guest was Paris. Oh wait, sort by distance. 1,550 kilometers. I don't know. I am a bit stuck here. What's the capital of Morocco? Oh. Nairobi. Is it going to be like Madrid? It's something down here, pretty sure. Countries in Africa. I don't really know my African sort of geography that well. Mali? Do I get it? No. Perugia. Porto-Novo. Oh, I already guessed that one. Banjul? Where is this place? Okay. Well, 22 guesses is ridiculous. We're not playing that again. Right, let's do connections. Pea soup. Pizza pie, tea leaves. Metamorphosis is something to do with the eyes, isn't it? Full moon, orbit, sea change. What is metamorphosis? Probably should know that. I just want a hint. That doesn't really give us a hint. I think they may be related in some way. Metamorphosis, revolution, eye contact, pupil. Full moon, orbit, sea change, and a circuit. I think the lap circuit trial. LP or pupil. I don't know what this could be, really. To be a circuit, a lap, an orbit, a revolution. Oh, I got one. Oh well, that at least narrows it down. Full moon and a pizza pie. Pizza? No. I got one at least. This is tough. I'm so bad at these. Word salad. These can be flat. Could it be a table? The first thing. Tent? Oh. That's also hard. We'll do Wordle. We'll start with plain. Loads. I don't think it could be that. Well, I think leak. Leech. Oh, I got it. I'm really surprised I got that. Got it in 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome back, by the way, 𝗂𝗂𝗋𝗃. And to answer your question, not sure, to be fair. Jeez, wow. Not sure is the answer. Okay. These can be flat. 𝗂𝗂𝗋𝗃, maybe you can help me with this. The word salad for today. Crystal. Surely. So basically, we have to find words in the out of these letters, like, and the hint is that it's flat, basically. But it's like a lot harder than it looks. See, I thought it was crystal, but it's not. I thought it was table, but there's no E. Thought it was tent. Oh. You're a genius. Flat feet. Could Could there also be a shoe? Not test. Flat note. Only. There's no O. Teal? Nope. I was thinking table, but it can't be. Tire. Wait. It doesn't reach the Y. But that's a really good one. That is a really good one. I get a view that... Right. Do we get a hint? Begins with R. Oh, we did note. We got note. This could be anything, though. That's the thing. This is why it's tough. We'll use another hint for this one. Batter? A ball? Yes, we accidentally got that. Rest. I have no clue. Button. I have no clue. Okay, well, we shall play that another day. In terms of top of drop, we've got, what's that, 70 odd miles. Let's make it daytime again. Definitely better in the day. Go about there. So then hopefully we get sort of a sunset arrival one in. Although we may have to wind it back ever so slightly further. That one was not very easy, that word salad. I find those really hard. I really do love this plane. It is so incredible. I can't wait for the Fenix Neos. We listened to the sound video. The advent of code? What's that, 𝗂𝗋𝗋𝗀𝗀? Right, let's go ahead and pop the Fenix sound video on for the Neos. Wow, silence. That's the wrong one. Vegetables. What a name, by the way. Cannot wait for this plane. That's so good. I cannot wait for the Fenix to release their Neos. The buzzsaw is really good. That's enough of the Fenix Neos, otherwise we're going to get a bit too envious. You basically get a puzzle every day of December and you have to solve it. Today's one was good fun. Right. Let's do it then. You're going to have to show me how it works. Starting this year, there'll be 12 days of puzzles. Okay. Number 1. Secret entrance. The elves have good news and bad news. The good news is they've discovered project management. This has given them the tools they need to prevent their usual Christmas emergency. For example, they now know that the North Pole decorations need to be finished soon so that the critical tasks start on time. The bad news is that they've realised they have a different emergency. According to their resource planning, none of them have any time left to decorate the North Pole. To save Christmas, the elves need you to finish decorating the North Pole by December 12th. Collect stars by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day. The second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Each puzzle grants 1 star. Good luck. Okay. Oh, we have to log in. Do I need to bring this on another page? Okay, let's refresh this. Okay. You arrive at the secret entrance to the North Pole base, ready to start decorating. Uh-oh. I just looked down at the McDo and it says plug in destination data, so let's quickly do that. But you've really interested me, 𝗂𝗋𝗋𝗀𝗋, so I really want to do this. Let's quickly pop the METAR in. EFRO. Okay, so the winds are 340 degrees at 10 knots. 340 at 10. Oh, that's 11. Ugh, can't be bothered to change it now. Cav OK, temperature -7. Took you an hour. Jeez, okay. QNH 1004. So is it coding based then, 𝗂𝗋𝗋𝗀𝗋? What if I don't know any coding? and 884 on the baro. Okay, we're going to have to stay in this flight deck view for now. But unfortunately the password seems to have changed, so you can't get in. A document is taped to the wall that helpfully explains, due to the new security protocols, the password is locked in the safe below. Please see the attached document for the new combination. The safe has a dial with only one arrow on it. Around the dial are the numbers 0 through 99 in order. As you turn the dial, it makes small click noise as it reaches each number. Once attached document, your puzzle input, contains a sequence of rotations, one per line, which tell you how to open the safe. Rotation starts with an L or R, which indicates whether the rotation should be to the left or to the right. Okay, this looks really hard. I'm going to have to do this another day, but you can, you don't have to. I just find it easy to do it like that. But it's the aim of the... It is the aim of the game, but not everyone. Right, okay, I got it. Okay, well, it's top of drop in a couple of miles. So, let's go down to 2,400 feet. And we can push that in. So, now you've really intrigued me, 𝗂𝗶𝗃. I really want to try it. So, the attached document contains blah blah blah. Rotation starts with an L or R, which indicates whether the rotation should be to the left towards lower numbers or to the right towards higher numbers. Then the rotation has a distance value which indicates how many clicks the dial should be rotated in that direction. So, if the dial were pointing at L1, a rotation of R8 would cause the dial to point at 19. After that, a rotation of L19 would cause it to point at 0. Because the dial is a circle, turning the dial left from 0, one click, makes it at point 99. Similarly, turning the dial right from 99, one click, makes it point at 0. So if the dial were pointing at 5, a rotation of L10 would cause it to point at 95. After that, a rotation of R5 would cause it to point at 0. Okay, yeah, I get that now. The dial starts by pointing at 50. You can follow the instructions, but your recent required official North Pole secret entrance security training seminar taught you that the safe is actually a decoy. The actual number... Oh, sorry, the actual password is the number of times the dial is left pointing at 0 after any rotation in the sequence. For example, suppose the attached document contained the following rotations: left 68, left 30, right 48, left 5, right 60, left 55, left 1, left 99, right 14, left 82. Where is the document? Following these rotations would cause the dial to move as follows. The dial was rotated. Okay. I'll get your puzzle input. What on earth? Are you serious? Are you actually kidding me? Can you guys see this? Hang on, it's very big. This is the input. This is going to take me like 10 years to figure out. What? Right, well, we're not doing that anytime soon. Bye bye. Oh, the music is gone. Let me get that back on. Deary me. Okay, we've by the way just caught up to our descent profile. You're allowed to use AI. Get creative. You know, that did cross my mind, but I was like, pull up the charts fields. Okay. So, we're going to be coming in from Renvi at flight level 100, and we're going into 𝗏𝗏𝗃, again 2,500 feet there, and that is the start of the RNAV approach. We're doing the RNAV runway 03. Going to be on a heading of 024, and it's going to be 𝗏𝗏𝗃 and then runway 03. 𝗏𝗏𝗃, so this distance here is 100 feet between those, and then it's a 3-degree glide path angled down to runway 3 degrees. Got those minimums set of 884. There's no circle to land. That would have been interesting though if there was. You know, JBack, I've actually just cancelled mine. Mine runs out in like 10 days because it's so expensive for what it is. And I was like, I just want the nav data because I can get charts elsewhere. I just need the nav data. It sounds like if you cancel the subscription, you can find a way just to get the nav data. I don't know if it works or not, but I'm going to give it a try. JBack, to be fair, that was the same for me. A couple weeks ago, was really having VRAM issues to the point where it was just unplayable. But then I upgraded my GPU, and it's just amazing. So, for charts, you have a flight planner. What's the iCal code? EF. Runway. Yeah, I'm doing this runway, but I want the charts. Ah, here they are. Departure charts. We've got the RNAV and the SIDS. So the only downside is that these are Lido charts, which I find are a bit harder to read. We're not landing 03, are we? Oh, we are. But especially in the Fenix, there's also the charts app, which these are definitely not Navigraph charts. I definitely agree, JBack. I prefer Jeppesen ones, but EFRO, arrivals, RNAV, runway 3. These are definitely not Jeppesen charts, but these are a bit easier to read. So there's Renvi, flight level 100, into 𝗏𝗏𝗃, 2,500 and then on in. Although this doesn't share the glide path, which you kind of need. And then you've got also things like the ground charts and that. Got the Fenix, but you never fly Airbus. Fair enough. So, I don't know. It's something it's something I'm going to trial 𝗂𝗂𝗋 and just see how it goes. Because if I can save, it's like 100 or something euro a year, which is quite a lot, and I could be putting that to, you know, new aircraft and things. So something I'm going to explore, but if it's not a feasible option, then I'll just keep it. But especially with this new GPU upgrade, it's definitely so much more enjoyable to fly. So I think I may just have to end up keeping it. I can always ask for like a year's subscription for Christmas or something. And if you guys are enjoying today's stream so far, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe for me. It really does help out a whole load, and I really do appreciate it. Oh, I've still got the charts on your screen, sorry. You probably had no clue what I was clicking at over here. But yeah, 𝗻𝗵, flight level 100, and then... Alright. Where are we coming in from? Yeah, it is 𝗻𝗵 to 𝗻𝗂𝗶𝗃, and then the 𝗻𝗂𝗶𝗃 in this. Where are the approach charts? Instrument approaches, RMP03. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, this actually isn't too difficult to read. So 𝗻𝗂𝗶𝗃 2,500 feet, course of 024 in, and 2,400 feet at 𝗬𝗂𝗃. Got the little display there with the glide path. 3 degrees there. Actually, I quite like the look of these charts, to be honest. These don't look too bad. Minimum. Quite like those. They look a bit different. I will send you my input file, yeah, 𝗂𝗂𝗋. I will get that sorted after the stream for you. The good thing about flying up north is that literally everywhere you go is going to be a sunset or a sunrise, so that is always nice. Flight level 180. Getting close to Rovaniemi. Is it Rovaniemi or Rovaniemi, or I don't really... Rovaniemi? I don't know. But it definitely looks beautiful from up here, I can tell you that. I'll get the flight recorder ready. And... peace. Here we go. Although I don't like geese, I'm just going to use the 𝗲𝗏𝗃 one and we'll take a look at it after. There geese go. Here we go. We can just quit that program. Brilliant. What do you think of the Christmas decorations, by the way? Do you like the lights going over the overlay or not? I'm not too sure what I think. And do you like the little Father Christmas as well at the bottom? Also, if we go to the stream ending page, it's also the same on the starting screen. Do you like the Santa that comes in and like the little snowman as well? Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, I was thinking that, 𝗂𝗂𝗋. I was thinking it probably looks best over. I am so excited for Christmas this year. I really hope that it feels really festive and nice and things. Okey-dokey. I'm going to get the landing lights and things on a little bit early. And we'll get the seatbelt signs on. Cool. Do you get snow where you are, 𝗂𝗑, in the world? And we're going to use auto brake low as well for this landing. I think that'll be more than enough. Alrighty. The Netherlands. Rarely. Yeah. It's the jet stream. It takes all the snow away from us, and it's so sad. Like, if it wasn't for the jet stream, we would have so much snow here. Again, I do apologise if I sound a little bit sniffly. I'm trying to combat a cold at the minute. My nose is all blocked up. Hopefully it clears quickly, just in time for Christmas break. I'm very much looking forward to. Oh, 𝗂𝗑.
Christmas gift. Only downside, I am expecting you to take off the autopilot at 2,500 feet above ground level.
Thank you for the €2 donation, my friend. That is so kind of you. And let's quickly just read out your message. It was on the text-to-speech, but it was a little bit quiet. Thank you, 𝗂𝗑. That's very, very kind of you. Okay. Small early Christmas gift. Only downside, I am expecting you to take off the autopilot at 2,500 feet above ground level. Deal. Thank you, 𝗂𝗑. That's very kind of you. And I'll make sure to get that autopilot off at 2,500 feet, sorry. This could go pear-shaped. But, you know, that's all of all in the fun of it. Okay. Actually, I feel like we're forgetting to do something, but there isn't much we need to do. So yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗶𝗶𝗏. Oh, I've just realised 2,500 feet is the whole RMP. Okay. Brilliant. Planning to get my PPL this year, actually. Oh wow, 𝗂𝗑. Nice. Rank our speed back to 220 knots. And we can just deploy some speed brake. It's already got our vertical deviation. We can just get our final approach on. And what is our mileage? 25. It's like usually 2,500 feet isn't like you're literally just coming in, but this is the whole RMP. We'll get that auto brake low. What aircraft are you planning to do your PPL in? 𝗬𝗔 or what other one is it? Forgotten in the UK what the other one is. We just deployed flaps 1 there. We can get our speed brake back in. We'll go speed 200 knots. if I can get fully configured before we need to disconnect the autopilot, then that will be ideal. A diamond? Like the 𝗬𝗲𝗀𝗀? If I remember correctly, that's quite a cool aircraft. And we'll hit record on our replay. I love it up here. Just snow. Trees. The beautiful kind of trees as well. We could retract our speed brake for now. Get our ground spoiler armed. Just want to double check we are all live weather. Good. Prob's a DV20, but the school also has a 𝗬𝗲𝗀𝗀 and 𝗬𝗲𝗀𝗀2. Nice. Very nice, chairback. Well, I hope you're able to get your PPL done, and then you can come fly over and take me around Europe or something. Let's go speed 180. That's the runway list there. Yeah, unfortunately, that's big part in what is stopping a lot of people from being able to get licenses and things, including myself. Because it's just so expensive, and you see on the news and that there's a pilot shortage. It's, well, it's understandable, really. They've got the fully funded programs, but they're so competitive that there is demand. It's just too expensive. No, I don't J-back, unfortunately. I haven't in a while, but just because it's a bit of a faff to set up, and then you have to keep talking to ATC. On stream, it's not bad, but if I just am flying on my own, then it's just a bit like, well, what's the point? Go flaps 2. It does also take quite a lot of time, doesn't it? A year? More? Local QNH is 1004. That has really popped our vertical deviation off. Yeah. Yeah. The prices are coming down for it though, which is good. Did see that the other day. This area of the world is so beautiful. Somewhere where I would love to visit one day. And we'll go 160 knots. We haven't got our 2,500 feet call out yet, so we are either high or it is just not worked. Do you want me to take it in from here, J-back? Take it in from... Go on. Laps 3, gear down. Fast speed in. Fell slightly under the profile there. So correct itself down.
2,500.
There's 2,500 feet. Awesome music there. And we'll bring the sounds up for you all to enjoy for our landing. Make sure to get your landing rate guesses into the chat. I did briefly 𝗟𝗂𝗋𝗃, but it was sort of all stuff that I already knew, so it was like, especially the first couple, and I just couldn't be bothered. But I will give it another go for sure at some point soon. But yeah, I was just having a little bit of a nosy round a couple of days ago when it first released. What I loved so much about the Norwegian sort of airports up here, like, oh no, is Rovaniemi Finnish? I think it might be. Yeah, it's Finnish. The North Nordic airports, then, it's always either a sunset or a sunrise. So you always have beautiful, stunning weather. Just look at that. I would love to visit this place sometime soon. Maybe next year? Never know. Just drop our nose down a little bit. We're a bit high on the profile. We'll get rid of our flight directors as well, as they are proving no use to us. There we go. 2 whites, 2 reds on the puppies. And I can feel like we're
Approaching
just
0,
getting a
3.
bit low. Small corrections if I can. Still a gentle crosswind, but it's mainly a headwind today, which is good. Gentle crosswind on the nose.
100 above. 500. Minimum 400.
This about here is where I always start to get really, really high on the profile. Just these final couple hundred feet.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reverses. Spoilers. Decent. Hey, Tiots. Reverses stowed. My brakes. And a very warm welcome to Rovaniemi, everybody. Lovely, lovely flight there. Pretty decent landing, if I do say so myself. Let's get our APU started. And just get those landing lights off. Strobes as well. We're vacating on Charlie? I think this is Charlie. It is very much a practice 𝗟𝗂𝗋. If you fly Airbus a lot more often, you'll definitely get it. My Airbus landings are either really good or really bad. Okay, let's just bring our spoilers and our flaps in. A very warm welcome to Rovaniemi, everybody, where the local time is, what, midnight? 11 o'clock? Something like that. That is a lovely sunset view out the window. And stand of choice for today, gonna be number 8. And 6 to 8 and 8. Finnair. You hate Airbus. Hate is a very strong word, 𝗟𝗂𝗋. The 737 does feel much more like you are very much in control of the aircraft. I'll give you that. That's true. But I also like that it gives you a little bit of a helping hand just to reduce that workload, especially as a solo pilot. There is very much a lot going on. I love this airport. I've been flying in and out of here all day. What did I do today? I did Copenhagen to Rovaniemi and then I went up to Tromsø afterwards. This airport I really hope gets version 2 from MK. Yeah, right. I agree with you on that one, J-Back. The 737-800 on the Innsbruck approach is lovely. There's our stand just there. Let's get our nose lights off. Let's go ahead and pull in. Stand number 8. Said we had VDGS, I thought, but I guess not. Oh, we do have VDGS. Pick up the pace bit, let's go. AI does sceneries or... What do you mean by that, J-Back? Have you heard about the SimAtlas program thing? I will check it out. I've got it. And I am currently in the process of creating a video on it. Yeah, a lot of sceneries are... Oh. Whoops. Went a bit too far there. Oh well. Brilliant. Okay, shut down engine 1, shut down engine 2. And a very warm welcome to Rovaniemi, everybody. So it's like a subscription model for sceneries. I can quickly show you guys. Let it just launch a sec. Let's jump outside. And get rid of the beacon light. And the seatbelt sign.
Reporting requested.
So I will be quite interested to hear your thoughts on what you think of this. So this is... Oh, that is big. Does not let me show it. Here we go. This works. So this is a program called SimAtlas, and essentially it's a subscription model. Airport scenery type thing. So it's $16 a month, which, to be fair, is quite expensive, but currently you get access to $1,300 worth of stuff. So airports. So for example, we've got the likes of SoFly on here. Got there Cardiff, Hanover, wherever that one is. ORID, that's meant to be quite a nice flight. So we'll install that one, and literally just by the click of a button you can get these installed. And because I already have it installed, because I've got this separately, it doesn't let you pick it again. So it's quite clever in that sense, and it's literally just one click of a button. So currently the big names are... Oh my goodness, I just shut down my Web Explorer. Currently, the big names are SoFly, MMSim, MXI Design. But I have heard that there are other companies coming. And it does sound like there's going to be a freeware tier, so that you can just download like free airports. Let's find an example of a freeware airport. I know this one here. These like blue ones, freeware airports. So it sounds like they're wanting to do a free tier and showcase that. You can go back in. See if I can install previous. We can. There we go. But yeah, it's $16 a month for 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and my initial thoughts are I don't know. I'm yet to be decided. Supposedly in a couple weeks or something. But yeah, I don't know what I think about it, because $16 a month, pardon me, is quite expensive in my eyes. But you know, if you want to go to airports that you wouldn't really fly to very often, like you would only fly to once, then, you know, that's a good option. Yeah, and that's quite disappointing, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, that people use those sorts of sites, because, you know, the developers put so much effort and time into their sceneries, aircraft and stuff, that it just to be shared for free, it must be quite disheartening for the developers. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 have, because this was a question I had, what if you just purchase a subscription for a month? Are you just gonna, are the files locked away, or how is it done? And basically what 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has done that makes it unique is they've created their own little firewall type thing, so you actually can't access or edit the files. And if you are using the scenery in the sim, so they're encrypted files that are readable by Microsoft Flight Simulator, essentially. And if you are if you don't have the program running with the files installed and an active subscription, it will basically just lock itself down, which is quite cool that they've managed to incorporate that. So hopefully that sort of incentivise developers to use it. Okay, let's go ahead and activate this, and we can go ground services, GSX. Restart 𝗂𝐴TL. Close all the doors. Get our lights and things on, and then we'll do our replay. Yeah, definitely, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. It's made by the creators of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, so Land 3 Simulations, if you remember them. They've developed it. So, yeah. Becky, hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Oh. You don't have 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? Really? 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, I think, for me, is one of the, like, the must-have add-ons in,
taxiway.
In my opinion.
Caution, taxiway. Caution,
But when it
taxiway.
says caution, taxiway like
taxiway.
that, it is extremely frustrating. All aircraft, right, I want to turn off the on taxiway, caution taxiway. I also want to turn off the one that's altimeter settings safe.
Runway awareness, okay. Feet.
So it's a bit like that, but it has it on the display and it works for every single aircraft. For me, it's really, like, properly incredible. And it's just one of those things that's, like, unique. Like, you don't really have anything like it. Oh, did I? Oh, I did end the flight. That's good. I will quickly pull up Volanta for you all, just so we can take a look at our landing or previous flight. So, here we go. Hour and 31 on the flight, on the block time in the end. So we pushed back from Helsinki, went up to the runway, and we departed. And we went up through most of Finland, almost the entire way up north in Finland. And then we joined the INAV runway 03, the RMP approach. Flew over the main town of Rovaniemi and then landed on the runway. And 105 feet per minute. Incredible. What a landing rate. Very happy with that. Cool. Let's go ahead and rewind the replay.
Approaching 03.
We'll trim it to start here.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Just about 140 knots.
Don't sink.
Okay. Bring that sound back down. Sorry about that. So yeah, it just produces all of those like approaching runway, on runway, etc. But just for a more broad range of aircraft. I believe literally every single aircraft is compatible with it. It's pretty cool in my opinion. I really like it. Let's rewind again.
03.
Start on that. Go over to this wing view. This is quite a nice wing view. Guys, if you're on your way out, a massive thank you for tuning in today. I really, really do appreciate it. And a big shout out to 𝗂𝗂𝗋𝗂 with a €2 donation earlier. That is awfully kind of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's pop on some more tunes. Nice. I was quite happy with that landing actually.
Approaching 03.
Yeah, I appreciate you for stopping along, 𝗂𝗂𝗋𝗂. It was very nice to see you today. Thank you for keeping me company. Yes, I will send that to you as soon as I finish up here.
400.
We'll do a couple more replays and then... If I can find my... Ah, here it is.
200. 100.
Wow, of course, the Xbox controller does not work.
30. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
And touchdown. Lovely stuff. Was very happy with that landing. I thought I did a very good job of that. We'll do one more from here and then we'll
Approaching
just do our
03.
final replay. Guys, again, a massive thank you to everyone who has come along today. I really do appreciate it. If you are on your way out and did enjoy, be sure to drop a like, hit subscribe. It really does help us out a whole ton. I'm going to try stream again later this week. I'll just try find a day for it. We may end up doing it on Wednesday, or it may be Friday. We'll see. But I really do appreciate you all for tuning in today. And I hope to see you all on the next one. What a lovely touchdown. I'm so happy with that landing. Very, very nice. Right. Let's go ahead and set up our final view. Just reset this here. We can lock that on there. Lovely stuff. Right then.
Approaching 0,
Guys,
3.
hang on, let's just quickly set this up. Cool. Oh, accidentally just took a screenshot. Guys, that's going to be all from me today. A massive thank you to everyone who has come along today. I really, really do appreciate it. It's been a lovely stream today, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you guys for coming along. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.